Hey y'all, Dominic here again, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone's okay by the way, and I hope everyone's having a nice week so far. Now before I start, you might be thinking, what's going on, like, why am I uploading a regular video on Friday? Because I always usually have an Alex video. Well, I actually wanted to make a bit of a very important video, as the majority of us know about YouTube's new terms of service and things that are going to be happening. As we all know that YouTube is planning to upload or put ads on all channels. Whether you are a large channel or a small channel, doesn't matter, they're going to be putting on adverts on every video. And obviously they're doing this, obviously, if you're not in their partner program. Now, what are my thoughts about this? Now, overall, I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not at all. Now, obviously, in the US, they've already started this on Wednesday, so they have. But for everyone else outside of the US, they're actually going to be introducing it next year, so they are. There's no specific date for next year, so there isn't. But my thoughts about this is, I think this absolutely is a bad thing. It really, really is. It screws content creators, I think, especially small ones, the fact that they're going to be putting adverts on the videos. Now, obviously, the money that's made from those adverts, obviously, we won't be getting. Now, that's not the thing that bothers me. The fact that they're going to be putting adverts on the video is a bit of a nuisance. It really, really is. Because the majority of us make videos because we love to make videos. We love to be entertaining. We love to, be original. We do that, you know what I mean? Like me, I love making videos because I like them. Obviously, I don't make money off my channel. I don't do any of that stuff. I make videos because I love it. I really, really do. But with this happening, I feel like it will end up making me want to stop doing it. Now, I know a lot of people might be thinking, well, Dominic, don't you think you're being overreacting, all this sort of stuff? The thing is, I'm not. The thing is that this is a bad thing. It, like I said, it screws smaller channel. It screws over everyone. But I think the channels I do really care about, and people might think, oh, you're being discriminating here, whatever, labeling channels. No, the channels I really care about are the smaller ones, because us small channels, we are the ones that are creative. We are the ones that are original all the time. And the fact that the bigger channels do the same crap over and over again is just disgusting. But we all know nowadays, well, last couple of years, YouTube has become a moneymaker. That's all it is nowadays, for the majority of the time. And to us, like, small channels, it's sort of like, oh, you're small. We don't care about you. You know what I mean? And that's the sad reality about it. It really, really is. Also, this shows you that you should not make YouTube your job. Because honestly, it is not sustainable. It really, really isn't. Like, YouTube has been having so many problems over the last couple of years. It's just, how it is. And it's bad to say this, but this will end up making me want to stop making videos. And I know that's really bad to say that, because I love making videos. Like, I've been making videos for over 8 years, and I've got a lot of people who love, watching me, and, they're entertained by me, which, makes me happy. I love to entertain, other people as well as myself. And that's why I love receiving so much positivity from people saying, I loved your video, Dominic, you know what I mean? Great video, all this sort of stuff. That is nice to hear. It really, really is. And one thing I'm actually going to be starting to do is I'm actually going to be starting to upload less content. Because I was actually told about this yesterday evening, and someone said to me, I think, Dominic, I think that you should start uploading less videos. And I somewhat agree with that. I really, really do. So what I'm going to be doing is, from next week, I'm going to be uploading 2 videos instead of the regular 3. So I am. So I wanted to just let people know about that. So that's what I'm going to do is, from next week. There's going to be no video tomorrow, so there isn't. Just wanted to let you all know that. But that's what I'm going to do from next week onwards. Now, yes, like I said, in the meantime, it's not affecting me because I don't live in the United States. But I think overall, I think it's better to plan. It really, really is. And I feel like if that, ends up happening, I think those 2 videos will go from 1 video a week. You know what I mean? And I feel like it might end up being, the end and stuff for my channel and stuff, because It's not fair. It really, really isn't. Now I understand, like with YouTube, they are a monopoly because there's no actual head-to-head competition there, and that's what makes it a lot worse, because YouTube, well, as well as Google, they can do what the heck they want. You know what I mean? Like, because the fact they've got no actual competition, there's no actual like alternative to YouTube on the same level. They can do what the heck they want. You know what I mean? They just don't give a damn. Obviously, it's a business and everything. That's just how it is. But it's a sad reality. It really, really is. And it's going to make a lot of people really, really think. I remember even saying this years ago, a couple of years ago, saying I would not be shocked in the far future if there's some sort of YouTube crash happen. And I feel that will end up happening. You know what I mean? That's just what's going to happen. Or they might turn it into like a streaming service or whatever. You know what I mean? I would not be shocked if they did that. I know they've got like their premium subscription where you pay a monthly amount of money and you get like downloads and you get no adverts and everything. But I would not be shocked if they ended up pushing it a lot harder. I really, really wouldn't. And that's just, how it is. But like for the majority of us, the small channels, we don't do it. We don't do it to, be popular or gain attraction. We do it because we love it. And that is what I love about YouTube. Yes, my channel's small, 254 subscribers. A lot of you might laugh, oh, look at this piss poor channel, you know what I mean? I don't care if you say, oh, well, Dominic's channel's a failure, it's crap, blah, blah, blah. No, do you know what I see my channel as? I see it as an underrated channel. I do. I really, really do. And there have been several subscribers who have said the same thing, like, Dominic, your channel's great. It's very, very underrated. You know what I mean? That's the reality about it. It really, really is. You could sort of say the same about video games like that, where a lot of video games get sort of forgotten and under the radar, as that phrase is. Because the majority of the time, they might not have the advertising or, promotion to, do that. So usually it's just like word of mouth, just here and there. That's just how it goes. That's the reality about it. I see a lot of the larger channels, like the AAA developers, who do the same stuff over and over again. Whereas if you sort of say the indie developers or the smaller game companies that release games, I see those like smaller channels where a lot of them do get the attraction, a lot of great games, but a lot of them end up being forgotten and become underrated. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. And that is the comparison I use, because that's how it is, where YouTube, a lot of the bigger channels are like, they do the same stuff. So they do. Whereas smaller channels, they are original, they make great content, entertaining content, and a lot of that gets forgotten. It really, really does. And it's just a sad, reality. It really, really is. But I think for me, like I said, I've been making videos for a long time, since August 2012. I feel if that's the case for next year, I feel like that my time I feel like my time may be done. You know what I mean? And I know I will miss it. A lot of people will miss, me making videos and stuff. But it's the sad reality. You know what I mean? You can get your 40 pence or whatever, or 13 pence or whatever from, my videos and stuff. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? And people might be thinking, oh, you should be angry. You're missing out on free money. It's not the money that bothers me. The thing that is that they're going to be planning to put adverts on the videos makes this absolutely worse. It really, really does. That's the problem with it. It really, really is. And like I said, a lot of people might laugh, oh, and it's not going to be a big deal. The thing is, your channel, pointing at you, your channel could be dead in the next couple of years. You know what I mean? That's the thing about it. You're going to have less people think, you know what? These adverts are annoying. That's the reality about a lot of channels and with videos and stuff, where they have so many adverts. This is what used to really annoy me, is when adverts come on certain videos, they end up having, instead of one, they put two on it. You know what I mean? And it's a bloody nuisance. It really, really is. Especially if it's an unskippable advert. blimey, you know what I mean? I hate that, I really, really do. Or there might be a certain part of a video coming up that gets really interesting, and it feels like it goes into a cliffhanger when a fucking bloody advert comes into it. It's like, it just annoys you. It really, really does. And like I said, that's just the reality of YouTube nowadays. It's more about, you know, gaining the money, gaining popularity, than making entertaining content and being original. You know what I mean? Oh, we don't need the originality. That, you know, originality is dead. You know what I mean? This is where the big part is. This is where the big part is. You know what I mean? And it's just ridiculous. It really, really is. But like I said, I think when this fully kicks in next year, it is going to screw, you know, all channels. But the ones I feel sorry for are small channels, because they do not deserve that. They really, really don't. But like I said, for me, I do feel like next year could be the end for me. And it's sad to say that, because I love making videos. I love entertaining people, making people laugh. But that's just the reality about it. You know what I mean? The old days of YouTube being entertaining content, they've been long gone. You know what I mean? But I feel like us small channels, we keep that alive. We really, really do. You know what I mean? Not just for the old days, but, you know, to keep it alive. Because that is what I liked about YouTube. You know what I mean? But a lot of people end up going to the dark side, as they do, and fall into the, you know, the world of e-begging and Patreon and, you know, shilling and stuff. And I'd rather stay on this side. You know what I mean? Where you can make people laugh, entertain people. But I feel like when this actually, you know, comes in, it's going to screw people over. And that will be a sad reality. It really, really will. So I just wanted to make this video because I want to share my thoughts about it, and I think it's really important. It really, really is. And yeah, it's going to screw a lot of people. Obviously, it's already happening in the United States, but for the rest of us, we have to prepare. We have to prepare for that happening. So I do. So I just want to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back next week, so I hope you look forward to that. And yeah, so I hope you have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Bye all.